Dreams begin in the quiet moments of wonder. Young Amina sits beneath the vast African sky, her heart racing with curiosity. The stars above whisper of endless possibilities, of worlds waiting to be explored. Her fingers trace the faded pages of a borrowed science book, each word igniting her imagination. She dreams not just of reaching the stars, but of understanding them. To others, space is distant, unreachable, but to Amina, it feels close, calling her. A shooting star streaks across the sky, and she makes a silent promise. One day, she will go beyond the horizon. For now, she learns, she wonders, and she dreams. Dreams demand action, and action begins with curiosity. Amina carefully assembles her homemade telescope, using old lenses and discarded metal. Her hands are steady, her mind sharp. She has studied, she has planned. Tonight, she will see the stars closer than ever before. She peers through the lens, gasping as Jupiter's moons come into focus. In this moment, she knows her future belongs to the cosmos. Her village may be small, but her ambitions are boundless. With every adjustment, every discovery, she takes one step closer to the stars. Dreams become real when hard work meets opportunity. Amina's hands shake as she unfolds the letter. Her heart pounds. The words leap off the page. Congratulations! You have been awarded a scholarship. Her mother watches, eyes filled with pride and tears. She has fought. She has studied. She has defied the odds. And now, the world is opening for her. This is her ticket to the future, her chance to chase the stars for real. She looks up at the sky, whispering a silent thank you to the universe. Tomorrow, she will leave her village, but she will carry it with her, always. New worlds demand new challenges. Amina steps onto campus, her suitcase in hand, eyes wide with wonder. The observatory looms ahead, taller, grander than she had ever imagined. She takes a deep breath. This is where she belongs. Around her, students chatter in languages she does not yet fully understand. But science is universal, and the stars speak only one language. She straightens her shoulders, stepping forward with quiet determination. Her journey has only just begun. Greatness is built in the silent hours of dedication. While others sleep, Amina works, her mind alive with equations and possibilities. Numbers swirl on the screen, telling stories of distant galaxies. She rubs her tired eyes but refuses to stop. She has come too far. The road is hard, but she has walked harder ones before. Every calculation, every late night, brings her closer to the stars. Her dreams are no longer just in the sky. They are here, in her hands. She is no longer just a girl from a small village. She is a scientist in the making. The journey from dream to reality is paved with first steps. Amina walks through the doors of NASA, her heart pounding with excitement. The air buzzes with energy, scientists, engineers, and astronauts all moving with purpose. She stands before a towering rocket model, her childhood dream taking form before her eyes. This is not just a building, it is the gateway to the cosmos. She reminds herself, she has earned her place here. The little girl who once gazed at the stars is now walking among those who reach for them. Her story is still being written, and this is just the next chapter. Science is more than theory, it is discovery in motion. Amina leans forward, eyes fixed on the glowing screen before her. Numbers and coordinates flood the display, each one telling a story of the universe. Beside her, experienced engineers guide her, treating her as an equal. She runs a calculation, heart racing as the data confirms her findings. Her work matters. Every equation, every analysis is a step toward the stars. She is no longer just studying the universe. She is helping to explore it. For the first time, she truly feels like a scientist. A dream realized is a voice that demands to be heard. Amina stands before the panel, her hands steady, her voice unwavering. She presents her research, calculations, theories, and discoveries that took months to refine. The room is silent, hanging on to her every word. For so long she had doubted if she belonged here. Now, she knows she does. The head scientist nods, impressed. "Brilliant work," he says. A wave of pride washes over her. She has proven herself. The stars are closer than ever before. Some dreams are worn like a second skin. Amina runs her hands over the NASA patch stitched onto her jumpsuit. She stares at her reflection, the reality of her journey settling in. She's not just an intern, not just a student. She is a scientist in her own right. Every struggle, every sacrifice, every sleepless night has led her to this moment. She closes her eyes, inhaling deeply. She is exactly where she is meant to be. Beyond the fabric, beyond the title, she carries something more. Hope. For every girl who has ever looked at the stars and dared to dream, the journey is long, but the stars are worth it. Amina sits on the steps of NASA, the sunset painting the sky in hues of gold and violet. She looks up, the same way she did as a child in her village. The stars seem closer now, within reach, but she knows there is still more to do. She is not done dreaming. There are more challenges, more discoveries ahead. Her journey is proof that no dream is too big, no background too small. One day, she will not just study the stars, she will touch them. For now, she smiles, ready for the next chapter. The heart of space exploration beats here. Amina walks into the control room, eyes scanning the countless screens and flashing data. The voices of scientists and engineers blend into an electric hum, focus, and urgency. She takes her seat. This is where missions are guided, where history is made. Every number, every command, every second matters. She feels the weight of responsibility, but also the thrill of being part of something bigger than herself. This is not just science. This is humanity reaching beyond its limits. And she is a part of it. Dreams grow stronger when shared. Amina stands before a group of eager young minds, their eyes wide with curiosity. She holds up a spacecraft model, explaining the science behind exploration. Among them, she sees a reflection of herself, curious, determined, full of wonder. "If I can reach the stars, so can you," she tells them, her voice full of conviction. One girl raises her hand, asking, "Can I be like you one day?" Amina smiles, knowing the future of space belongs to them. This is more than a career. It is a legacy. Victory is earned through hard work and belief. The countdown reaches 0, and the rocket ignites, soaring into the sky. Amina holds her breath, watching years of effort ascend beyond Earth. The room erupts in cheers. Another step for humanity, another step toward the stars. She embraces her teammates, knowing they have made history together. Science is not just about discovery. It is about collaboration, resilience, and triumph. She wipes away a tear. This is what she worked for, what she dreamed of. And the journey is far from over. Recognition is not just for the individual. It is for the path they have paved. Amina steps onto the stage, the weight of her journey pressing against her heart. The audience rises in applause, honoring her dedication and achievements. She accepts the award, but her thoughts go beyond herself, to her village, her mentors, the little girl who once stared at the stars. This is not just her victory. It is proof that anyone can defy expectations. She speaks, her voice strong. Dreams have no borders, no limits, only possibilities. Among the crowd, she sees young faces filled with hope, ready to chase their own stars. Tonight, she stands as an example, but tomorrow, she will continue to be a guide. The stars that once felt distant now feel like home. Amina stands outside, gazing up at the endless sky. She remembers the little girl she once was, dreaming under this same expanse. Now, she is part of the story of space, her name written among the constellations of science and discovery. The universe is infinite, but so is human potential. She breathes in the cool night air, knowing there is still more to achieve. For every dreamer watching the stars, she whispers, "Keep reaching. You belong here too." And with that, she steps forward, toward new dreams, new frontiers, new possibilities.